Hello and good afternoon. Jason Phillips from Appraise, autoappraise.com, 800-301-3886. If you need a comprehensive vehicle inspection, or email us, cars@autoappraise.com. We're looking at a 1934 Ford Model B 3-window rumble seat coupe. Comprehensive frame-off restoration. I'm doing an inspection on today. The car has less than 20 miles on it. We'll go through it. Let's start underneath the hood. And there's what every Ford needs, is a small block Chevy. It's a mid-60s era motor. I can't really get a look at that casting number due to the proximity of the firewall, and the casting date's a little buried. We're tight back here, but they did a nice job modifying the firewall, dipping back to give room for that Unilite billet distributor. But down there we got the old spin-on oil filter, except it's got a chrome housing. Front oil fill through the intake. So early mid-60s 327 motor, camelback heads. Got a polished Performer RPM intake. It's a Demon dual feed with an electric choke, and cool that they got cruise control set up on the car. Low slung billet front end system there, serpentine belt driven. All the chrome is very nice, chrome stem and billet mounts. The VIN plate has been adhered. The number has been adhered to that smooth frame rail anyway. Really nice paintwork under the hood. It's a Walker radiator. They painted that to match as well. Oil's clean and full. Looks like synthetic oil maybe. But very nice appearance. Sorry for the weird lighting from that fluorescent light behind me. Shorty header is into a Borla exhaust system. I'll show you that when we get under the car. The air conditioning lines are tucked down nice and neat. Nice appearance. This chrome button here took me about a half hour to figure out how to check the transmission fluid. That's it. They hid the dipstick there in the cowl. And I'm a genius. I figured it out after a while. Nice setup. Let's take a peek under the hood, or under the body. Haven't had a chance to look at a build list on the car, but we've got a Mustang 2 or similar rack and pinion front end set up. Chrome arms, painted spindles, rotors look brand new, billet calipers, billet adjustable coilovers, braided brake lines. Detail is very, very nice. It's very clean. That's because it has no miles. The frame rails all boxed and smoothed very nicely. Don't know the story behind the frame, but it is well finished off. Billet pan on that small block. Transmission inspection covers there. Billet finned pan on the 700R4. Took a magnet all the way around underneath this vehicle, and it's got great magnetic adhesion from beneath. Same with the outside. It's an all steel body car. Little brackets were welded on these, tabs welded on these running boards, and then rubber insulators put in between. So they're really nicely fitted to the body. That's a Borla stainless steel mandrel bent exhaust system. Polished drive shaft. As you can see, that all shows very nice. The back side of a nodular Ford 9-inch housing. Billet coilovers on the back. Adjustable links for the rear suspension. Metering valve for the disc brake setup. The booster's right over there. I got the key turned forward. I think we're listening to the sounds of an electric fuel pump. That Ford housing was set up with disc brakes in the back. All painted body color. Underneath, that rear end housing was painted to match body color. It's reportedly all rebuilt. New seals, 373 ratio. Bracketry was all done very nice. Chrome finish on that muffler and all the mandrel bent exhaust pieces. Just real nice look. There's the guilty culprit. That's that electric fuel pump I left running. But that is a good looking underbody. I'll give you a better look at the interior when we get outside and the lighting's better, but the pattern in these door panels was sewn in and matches up nicely to the level of the pattern in the seats. Subtle details. I like subtle details. Yeah, this will show up much better outside. Car's got these cool smoker's windows for anybody who'd be daring enough to smoke in the car. If you roll the regulator back, the window closes all the way. Keep going that direction and then it goes down. And then it goes back up all the way and then light your cigarette. Catch your interior on fire. The crank for the rear roll down window is right there and operates well. New windshield's been made. There's real light polishing scratches in this window frame, but that'd be pretty hard to find something to complain about. Cowl vent works. Billet tilt column with cruise control. Let's go for a ride. I just fired it up, brought it outside, give you a quick run around this body. You can see the reflective quality of that paint. It's a metallic, deep green. Quality of the color sanding and buffing on the car is extraordinary. Done very well all the way around. There's one small chip inside the door jamb I noted, right down here. But it's inside the jamb. These doors really close nicely. You don't really need to slam them. That's all it's required. These molded gutters over the doors are a nice effect, as are the suicide doors. Steel fender car, and you'll notice it's minus the welting. They fitted all these fenders, all four of them, to the body. And the gaps are really, really nice. Nice margins and gaps around. This one's maybe slightly wider than the other one, but not much to talk about. The paint shows really, really well both inside under the fluorescents and outside out here. With teen miles, the car just hasn't had a chance to develop any road rash. Reproduction spoke wheels, BF Goodrich tires. Turn signals are hidden inside the cowl mount lights. The suicide doors, they open about that far. Good magnetic adhesion all around the bottoms of the doors. Here's a better look at the interior. Hidden CD player. There's a 6-disc behind the seat. Vintage air controls. Electric wipers hidden, I think, there in the choke control. Those are my headlights. I'll find them on the road. Let's take it for a ride. Ooh. That was nice. Got some cool vintage Ford gauges. Pretty healthy rumble. Water temp's down low because we just pulled her out of the garage. Looks like the gas gauge works. We'll find out. 12 miles since the build. The steering ratio is real subtle. That's a crank. That's about a crank and a half. Kind of cool. It's got built-in shoulder restraint seat belts. Not very often I wear a seatbelt on these test drives. Half the cars don't have them. Just getting out here to a road where we can open it up a little bit. A little backfire. Off the wheel as I'm braking. The brakes apply smooth. Make sure I got the choke all the way in. There goes the wipers. Jason Phillips from Appraise. I'm up in Bay City, Michigan today, doing an inspection of a 1934 Ford 3-window. She bites a little when you put it in gear. There's no tack in here, but I'm going to guess we're idling at about 600 Rs. There we go. Zone. Well, the suspension feels really tight. I'm going to take my hands off the wheels. Well, there's only one wheel. Tracks the road real well. Roll that window up, get it a little quieter in here. Roll down rear window, it really allows the fragrance of the exhaust to enter the car. That acceleration's going better. That's about 50 miles an hour almost. I think we needed to let it warm up just a little bit. At it one more time. Phillips from Auto Appraise. I'm wrapping up an inspection on a 1934 Ford. If you need a vehicle looked at, give us a call, 800-301-3886. We'll try to show you what's good and what's bad, and give you a feel about what it is you're about to purchase before it ends up in your driveway.